I have something urgent to tell you, something most people simply aren't prepared to hear. In the next few days, specifically on April 18th and 19th, we are going to witness a cosmic event so profound, so astonishing, that it could reshape everything you've come to know about human consciousness and the energetic landscape of this planet. They don't want you to know the magnitude of it, because once you do, you will realize the incredible power you hold within your own body, mind, and spirit. You see, on these two pivotal days, a massive influx of highly charged cosmic light will descend directly into the Earth's auric field, creating what some are calling a cosmic light tidal wave. This wave is set to wash through our atmospheric layers like a glowing tide, penetrating our electromagnetic fields and shifting the very vibration of our collective reality. The mainstream channels will likely reduce this to a trivial footnote, if they mention it at all. But the truth is, once you understand the significance of these cosmic forces, there is no going back. Everything you thought you knew about who you are and why you're here will expand like never before. Time is short. The incoming wave is approaching swiftly, and the next few moments you spend here might be your last chance to prepare for this extraordinary shift. Now, I know this might sound outlandish, so let me tell you where this information comes from. Orion Sky, leading channel for the Plleadian High Council and keynote speaker at major global ascension summits, has devoted nearly 2 decades to researching atmospheric data and cosmic cycles. He has worked on advanced sensor technology in Greenland, some of the world's most sophisticated instrumentation used to measure subtle changes in the planet's energy layers. Armed with degrees in astrophysics and meta-spiritual studies, and aided by a direct, intuitive link to higher dimensional energies, Orion is not your average researcher. He's a bridge between the scientific and spiritual worlds, bringing forth previously classified data and esoteric wisdom from interstellar sources. People across the globe have tuned in to his transmissions, finding common threads of scientific verification and deep soul resonance. His ability to speak both the language of energy wave mechanics and the language of the heart has made him a pivotal figure in understanding these new cosmic phenomena. Through Orion's guidance, we've been able to interpret the advanced readings from Greenland, calibrating them with the known cosmic cycles to see patterns that align with ancient prophecies and modern scientific theory. But why is now so different? Think about the times we're living in. We're in the midst of rapid Earth changes, climate upheavals, social transformations, and a mass awakening that's causing millions of people to question the very foundations of our reality. Astrologically, we've been moving through a series of powerful eclipses and planetary alignments that amplify the Earth's electromagnetic field, practically preparing the planet for an influx of higher dimensional light. It's as if the cosmic gears have been steadily turning, building up to a grand alignment. And now, on April 18th and 19th, that alignment locks into place. We're not just talking about a solar or lunar eclipse. We're talking about a window in which Earth's magnetic shield becomes momentarily more permeable. This means cosmic energy, often deflected or filtered, can now stream in at full force. Past events have been mere warm-ups. What's happening now is the main act, the final push in a massive multi-year ramp-up of vibrations. By the end of this video, you will understand precisely what this cosmic light tidal wave entails, how it affects your physical body and emotional well-being, and how you can ride this wave using a special technique called AURIC surfing. I'll be sharing exclusive insights from Orion Sky and the Plleadian High Council, including rare knowledge about the interplay of quantum physics and spiritual transformations, ancient references from civilizations like the Maya and the Egyptians, and a 5-step plan to ensure you emerge on the other side more empowered, awakened, and aligned. We'll delve into the nuts and bolts of this phenomenon, walk through real-life examples, answer the most pressing questions about the energy shift, and give you precise instructions to manage and assimilate these surges of light without burnout. So stay until the end. Missing even a single piece of this puzzle could leave you vulnerable to the swirling energies that will soon envelop us all. Let's dive into how this phenomenon works, pulling from both scientific and spiritual viewpoints. In modern quantum theory, we've long understood that everything is energy vibrating at different frequencies, from subatomic particles to entire solar systems. Our brains, for instance, operate on measurable frequencies: beta waves in our normal waking state, alpha waves in relaxed concentration, theta in deep meditation, and so on. Physicists also talk about the zero-point field, an underlying sea of quantum potential where everything is interconnected. This viewpoint starts to sound a lot like what spiritual teachers have been saying for millennia. We exist in a vast tapestry of energy, connected through resonance and intention. When Orion Sky references the cosmic light tidal wave, he's talking about a surge of high-frequency, charged particles, measured in specific ranges of electromagnetism, some in the gamma range, others in unique subquark frequencies that mainstream science is just beginning to recognize. A few months ago, a team in Greenland recorded a series of particle showers that grew exponentially, day by day, culminating in a data spike that soared 87.3% above what was previously considered the normal background level. This was cross-referenced with solar observatories that detected unusual photon emissions near the edges of our heliosphere. The synergy of these datasets suggests that large streams of cosmic energy, potentially from distant star systems or cosmic events, are funneling into our solar neighborhood. Now, spiritually speaking, the Plleadian High Council has described these particles as encoded with lattice light geometry, meaning they carry not just raw energy, but also structured information capable of upgrading DNA, igniting dormant brain centers, and elevating consciousness. This isn't the first time Earth has encountered a cosmic influx. Many ancient prophecies speak of cycles in which the planet is bombarded by waves of transformative light. The Mayans had their Baktun cycles, culminating in energetic resets. The Egyptians aligned their pyramids to star constellations to harness celestial energy, believing that the cosmic cycles regulated human evolution. Sumerian tablets also reference epochs where gods or advanced beings visited Earth during times of heightened solar or cosmic radiation. And in the Vedic tradition, there are yugas, massive cycles of consciousness, ascension, and descent. While these references might vary in language or symbolism, the overarching narrative is that Earth goes through periods of accelerated transformation, orchestrated by cosmic forces. The difference now, as Orion explains, lies in our planet's immediate readiness. We're more globally connected. Millions of people are actively meditating, raising their vibrations, and questioning old paradigms. Our technology allows us to measure and confirm the cosmic influx in real time. Coupled with a profound wave of spiritual awakening, these factors create a potent catalyst. The wave is bigger, faster, and more precisely timed to intersect with humanity's readiness to shift. So, what exactly is going to happen on April 18th and 19th? According to the measurements, the wave will manifest in distinct phases. Around the early morning of April 18th, think roughly 3:33 a.m. GMT. Advanced sensors are expected to record a sudden spike in what Orion calls auric pressure. This pressure refers to the heightened interaction between cosmic particles and Earth's magnetic envelope. Many sensitive individuals will begin feeling subtle tingles or see bursts of light flickering in their peripheral vision. As midday approaches on April 18th, we shift into the second phase, a sustained, high-frequency bombardment. This is when emotional triggers may surface. People could experience sudden waves of euphoria or, conversely, unexplainable anxiety. By late evening, the intensity might ease slightly but still remain high, guiding us into the final phase on April 19th. Here, the energetic frequencies peak once more, but this time with a gentler quality, described by the Plleadians as an unconditional love blanket. During these hours, spontaneous healings, sudden flashes of insight, and heartfelt connections with strangers become more likely. It's as if Earth and her inhabitants are going through a cosmic baptism, emerging cleansed and invigorated. To illustrate how this might feel in real life, let me share a quick example. Imagine a woman named Caroline who's been feeling jaded with the daily grind. Long work hours, superficial social media interactions, a sense that something crucial is missing. In the days leading up to the wave, she notices more synchronicities, looking at the clock at exactly 11:11, dreaming of starlit skies even though she lives in a bustling city, feeling a gentle pressure around her head that dissipates whenever she focuses on her breath. Then comes April 18th. Caroline starts her day with an odd sense of anticipation. At around 1 p.m., she's walking through a city park when she notices the air feels charged, like just before a thunderstorm, but the sky is clear. She feels a tingling in her fingertips and sees tiny sparkles in the corner of her vision. By evening, she's overcome with an inexplicable urge to be kind to a stranger, offering to buy a sandwich for someone in need. That night, her sleep is punctuated by vivid dreams of swirling lights, ancient symbols, and uplifting messages. Waking on the morning of the 19th, she feels lighter, as if a burden she didn't know she was carrying has fallen away. Over the next few weeks, she notices her relationships shifting. Some people fall away, others draw nearer. She's more committed to healthy habits, and she experiences bursts of creative inspiration. That is the power of riding the wave. It's not merely an abstract phenomenon, but a tangible force that can touch every facet of one's life. If you're wondering how to know for sure that these energies are affecting you, let's discuss the signs and symptoms in more depth. Physical signs can be both subtle and dramatic. Many people report unusual pressure in their head, particularly around the crown area, as if something is gently pressing down. This aligns with the idea that cosmic light is penetrating the body's auric field and focusing around the higher chakras first. Some may notice random aches and pains in old injury sites. These are believed to be pockets of stagnant energy surfacing to be cleared. Another frequent sign is changes in appetite or cravings. High vibration foods, think raw fruits, leafy greens, unprocessed nuts, seeds, may suddenly feel more nourishing, while greasy, heavy foods become repulsive. You might feel the urge to drink copious amounts of fresh, pure water to flush out toxins. Sleep patterns can go haywire too, either sleeping more than usual as the body adjusts to new frequencies, or having trouble sleeping because your system is buzzing with energy. It's like your very cells are rewiring themselves under the influence of the cosmic tide. Emotional and psychological shifts are equally common. Long-buried emotions, grief, regret, even old anger, can bubble up to the surface, seemingly out of nowhere. While this might feel uncomfortable or destabilizing, it's actually a sign that the wave is doing its work, dislodging emotional debris so it can be released. Think of it like dredging a riverbed. The water looks murky at first, but after the silt settles, the flow is clearer and purer. People often notice sudden mood swings, from ecstatic joy to brief sadness. Rather than resist these fluctuations, recognize them as part of a healing journey. This is a time when affirmations such as, "I release what no longer serves me," can be especially powerful. On a spiritual or intuitive level, the wave can amplify your sensitivity to subtle energies, almost like turning the dial up on your psychic radio. You may experience more vivid dreams or a spike in déjà vu incidents. Some individuals report feeling tingling in their third eye region, intensifying visual or auditory perceptions that they've never had before. You might also have random bursts of telepathy, picking up on someone else's emotions or thoughts more readily. Meaningful coincidences, like running into an old friend right after thinking about them, can happen frequently, almost daily. In these moments, pay attention to what messages your intuition might be trying to convey, because the universe is speaking in signs and synchronicities. Changes in relationships and environment are another hallmark of this incoming cosmic wave. As your energy field upgrades, you might start noticing you feel out of sync with certain people. Friendships or connections that thrived on drama or negativity might suddenly feel draining or uncomfortable. Conversely, you might feel a strong pull toward more uplifting, positive, or spiritually inclined individuals, even people you barely know. Your living environment may no longer feel supportive if it's cluttered or carrying old memories. You might be inexplicably drawn to new places, feeling a call to relocate, even if just for a weekend getaway, to realign with the Earth's energies in those areas. All of these shifts reflect a transformation in your auric resonance. The wave amplifies your natural frequency and anything that doesn't harmonize with the new you becomes less tolerable. Now, knowing these changes are on the horizon, how do we prepare? We begin with the physical body, our foundational vessel for this incarnation. One of the most significant steps is to pay close attention to hydration. We've already mentioned the urge to drink plenty of pure water, but let's emphasize how crucial this is. Water not only flushes toxins, but also carries an energetic imprint that can facilitate cell-level upgrades. It's recommended to infuse your water with positive intentions. For instance, before drinking, hold your glass and state a simple affirmation like, "I charge this water with love, clarity, and vitality." If possible, consume living water sources such as natural spring water, or use filters that mimic the mineral composition of spring water. Diet-wise, high-vibration foods become your ally. Focus on fresh, whole foods that are easy to digest. Leafy greens, sprouts, and bright-colored fruits like berries and citrus can provide the micronutrients your cells need during a heightened energy influx. Minimize or eliminate processed sugars, artificial additives, and heavily fried foods, as these can clog your system and slow the assimilation of new light frequencies. Consider adding herbs like spirulina, chlorella, and basil. They help detoxify heavy metals, especially important if the pineal gland or other endocrine systems are receiving a jolt of cosmic activation. Gentle exercises like yoga, tai chi, or just mindful walking in nature will ground these energies, helping you release physical tension. The mental and emotional preparation is just as vital. Meditation becomes an indispensable tool during this time. Even short sessions of 10 to 15 minutes can help stabilize your brainwaves in alpha or theta states, making you more receptive to higher guidance and less reactive to external stress. Visualization can be equally powerful. One technique Orion Sky often recommends is AURIC surfing. Imagine yourself standing on a luminous beach, the cosmic wave approaching in the distance. As it gets closer, envision a shimmering surfboard made of golden light forming beneath your feet. Then feel the momentum as you ride this wave gracefully, letting it uplift and cleanse you. This mental practice primes your subconscious to handle the actual energetic surge with ease. Emotional release techniques, such as journaling, breathwork, or even simply taking a mindful pause when anxiety arises, can help you transmute any negativity that surfaces. This wave is not just about receiving external energy. It's about purging what no longer aligns with your highest good. Creating a sacred space in your home amplifies your ability to receive and integrate the light. Choose a corner or a small room that feels calm and cleanse it regularly. Some people like to use sage, palo santo, or essential oils like lavender and frankincense. Crystals such as selenite, amethyst, or clear quartz can elevate the vibrational field. Music also plays a big role, whether it's 432 Hz or 528 Hz, solfeggio frequencies, or any meditative soundtrack that resonates with your soul. Let it fill the space. Light a candle or place a symbol that personally represents divine guidance. A small statue, a drawing, anything that reminds you of your spiritual purpose. You might also adopt a short ritual. Ring a small bell or recite an affirmation while visualizing your space flooding with brilliant, white light. By doing this, you're aligning the area with higher frequencies, making it a go-to sanctuary whenever the energies outside or inside feel turbulent. As for the exact timeline to follow, consider breaking it down into 3 phases: pre-wave, wave, and post-wave. In the days before April 18th, focus on detoxifying. Drink lemon water first thing in the morning. Eliminate or drastically reduce caffeine and alcohol, and practice gentle stretching or yoga to keep energy flowing. The goal is to approach the wave in as pure and relaxed a state as possible. During the wave itself, April 18th and 19th, make it a priority to spend time outdoors if weather and circumstances permit. Ground yourself by literally touching the earth, walking barefoot on grass, holding onto a tree trunk, or simply sitting on the ground. The Earth's Schumann resonance can help stabilize any chaotic energy within you. Plan for multiple brief meditation sessions, even if they're just 5 minutes each, 1 in the morning, 1 at midday, and 1 at night. Allow yourself the flexibility to rest. If you need more sleep, take it. If emotions surge, have a support system ready, someone you can call or text if you feel overwhelmed. Finally, in the days following April 19th, integrate. Journal your experiences. Note any vivid dreams or unusual encounters. Keep up with hydration and pay attention to subtle changes in your perceptions or relationships. Give yourself permission to explore new avenues if you feel a soul calling, whether that's starting a creative hobby or connecting with a new group of people. By mapping out your actions in these 3 phases, you ensure that the cosmic wave becomes a catalyst for growth rather than a source of chaos. Before we conclude, let's take a moment to address the most common questions people have about this event. One question is, what if I don't feel anything? Does that mean I've missed out? The answer, not necessarily. Sensitivity varies from person to person. Some may have profound experiences, others may have subtler shifts that take time to notice. Another common question: is there any danger in receiving so much cosmic light? Well, if you aren't aware or prepared, you might experience emotional or physical overwhelm. But as with any powerful energy, setting intentions and maintaining grounded self-care can prevent burnout. People also ask, could these dates be off? What if the wave comes later or earlier? Data from Greenland's sensors has shown a clear trajectory, and the Plleadian High Council insists the timing is precise. Yet, cosmic phenomena can have an ebb and flow, so minor shifts are possible. Nevertheless, the apex remains likely on April 18th and 19th. A final question: do I need special tools, crystals, or training to surf the wave? Tools can help focus your intention, but ultimately, your heart, mind, and soul alignment are the most important factors. Your innate ability to resonate with higher frequencies is the true key. Now, let me share a special revelation that Orion Sky disclosed in a recent broadcast. While many believe the wave is solely about personal transformation, Orion revealed that hidden behind these charged particles is a code that links humanity's collective consciousness to ancient star libraries, a sort of universal database of knowledge. This means that the wave isn't just upgrading your personal frequency, it's also unlocking new levels of collective intelligence. If you've ever felt drawn to Atlantean myths or stories about lost civilizations, This might explain why. The seeds of our original star heritage are contained in the wave, and only those who have done the inner work, those who have purified their physical and emotional systems, will decode these signals most clearly. It's as if the wave is a grand cosmic announcement, beckoning humankind to remember who we really are beyond the limits of everyday life. Next, I want to give you a brief guided meditation to align with the wave. Find a comfortable seat, close your eyes, and take 3 slow, deep breaths. Visualize the earth as a radiant, living being. In your mind's eye, see a shimmering band of cosmic light approaching the planet, gently enveloping the atmosphere. Now shift your focus to the crown of your head and imagine a small sphere of glowing golden light there, pulsing with warmth and love. With each breath, let that golden light expand, traveling down your spine, into your heart, and finally radiating out through every cell of your body. Whisper internally, I embrace this light. I welcome this wave. I am safe and I am loved. Stay with this feeling for a minute or two, then allow the glow to radiate beyond your body, connecting you to the planet, other people, and ultimately to the cosmic wave itself. Affirm softly, I ride this wave with grace. I receive only what serves my highest good. I am part of this grand cosmic dance. When you feel ready, open your eyes gently. This short meditation can be repeated anytime in the days around April 18th and 19th, especially if you sense anxiety, excitement, or confusion in your energetic field. We've covered a lot. Let's summarize the critical points. First, the cosmic wave is real and measurable. The advanced instrumentation in Greenland has recorded a substantial increase in charged particles that correspond with spiritual revelations provided by the Plleadian High Council through Orion Sky. Second, this phenomenon is not random. It aligns with ancient prophecies and cosmic cycles recognized by various civilizations, confirming that we are in a pivotal moment of collective evolution. Third, the wave is predicted to peak on April 18th and 19th, bringing symptoms that range from physical tingles to emotional catharsis, deeper intuition, and potential shifts in relationships. Fourth, preparation is key. By taking steps to cleanse your body, calm your mind, and purify your emotional field, you can harness these energies for profound transformation. Finally, the benefits of riding this wave extend far beyond personal gains. There is a collective upgrade happening, unlocking new thresholds of knowledge, empathy, and communal harmony. If you choose to embrace this moment, you are, in many ways, stepping into a brighter timeline, a timeline where humanity evolves beyond the petty divisions and self-imposed limitations that have haunted us for centuries. Picture for a moment a new Earth reality, where hearts are more open, where leaders govern with genuine care, and where our technologies work in harmony with nature rather than against it. This might sound utopian, yet every major change in human history began as a vision. And cosmic events like the one we're facing are the catalysts that can ignite these visions into tangible realities. In the Plleadian High Council's words, we're transitioning from a 3D fear-based matrix into a higher dimensional tapestry woven with unity, compassion, and creativity. The wave might be challenging. It might shake up your old beliefs. but it also carries the seeds of incredible hope. Because once you glimpse that deeper truth of your multidimensional nature, you'll never settle for the mundane limitations of the past. You'll understand that your consciousness, your actions, and your willingness to align with higher energies matter on a grand scale. As we approach the end of our journey together, I offer you a heartfelt call to action. Don't let this cosmic window slip by. Follow the updates from Orion Sky. Stay connected to communities that share your interest in consciousness evolution, and implement the AURIC surfing method. Encourage friends or family members who might be on the fence to tune in, do their own research, and at least entertain the possibility that there's more to reality than meets the eye. You might even form small support circles to gather on the evenings of April 18th and 19th, perhaps combining a group meditation or healing session. Collective intention amplifies individual efforts. If you feel inspired, document your experiences. Take note of your emotional states, your dreams, the synchronicities that occur. Share them in forums or groups, and you'll see just how widespread and real these transformations can be. Ultimately, the cosmos is knocking at our door with a gift, but we have to open ourselves to receive it. So I leave you with this question. When the wave arrives, will you stand at the shore in fear, or will you step onto your golden surfboard and ride it into a higher reality? The choice, as always, is yours. Let's tackle the final piece of alignment, practical steps for the next few weeks. If you want a more structured approach, consider a simple 7-day program for raising your vibration, starting right now. Day 1, hydrate and journal. Write down your current emotional states and intentions. Day 2, dive into a short daily meditation. Start at 5 minutes if you're new. Day 3, clean up your diet. Add more fruits and vegetables. Cut out the junk. Day 4, get moving. Gentle yoga, or at least a 20-minute walk in nature. Day 5, practice emotional release. Breathwork, shaking your body free of old tension, or simply letting yourself cry if needed. Day 6, create or refresh a sacred space with crystals or calming music. Day 7, reflect, observe, and adjust. By the time the wave peaks on April 18th, you'll already be in a higher state of receptivity, and you'll be able to adapt quickly to the new energies. After the peak, keep refining your routine. This is not a one-off event, but a gateway to a sustained transformation. In line with that, Orion Sky has shared that frequencies like 963 Hz, often called the God frequency, and 528 Hz, associated with DNA repair, can be particularly potent in harmonizing with the cosmic influx. If you're scientifically inclined, you might record the difference in how you feel listening to these frequencies before and after the wave. Track your sleep patterns, measure your heart rate variability if you have the tech. See if you notice tangible improvements. In this sense, you become your own researcher, verifying the spiritual truths with real data in your personal life. It all circles back to empowerment. Instead of fearing the unknown, we can approach the cosmic wave as an ally. The cosmos is not sending these energies to punish or overwhelm us. It's responding to our collective call for awakening. That is the core message the Plleadian High Council has emphasized repeatedly. We are co-creators of this reality, and the wave is a manifestation of our readiness to evolve. When you hold that perspective, everything that happens becomes an opportunity for growth, learning, and deeper alignment with your soul's path. Take a moment to imagine a few months from now, post-wave. Visualize yourself standing amidst a reality where old limitations have loosened their grip, where personal conflicts that once seemed insurmountable have melted away in the light of greater understanding, where a genuine sense of unity seeps into daily life, shifting our global conversations from fear to solutions, from separateness to community. That future is not just a pretty fantasy, it's a resonance waiting for us to match. And the wave is here to help us tune in to that resonance more swiftly. Let me share a short personal story to ground this vision. Years ago, I experienced something akin to a mini wave, though far less intense than what we anticipate this April. There was an unexpected geomagnetic storm, and I felt compelled to meditate beneath the night sky. In that meditation, I sensed an energetic swirl that felt both external and internal, as if the universe were dancing through my own spine. I emerged from that experience with a newfound clarity about my life path, quit a draining job a few weeks later, and took a leap into spiritual work I had only dreamt about. In the time since, I've grown, stumbled, learned, and ultimately found a depth of purpose I never knew existed. If a minor shift could do that, imagine what a full-blown tidal wave of cosmic light could catalyze. That's why I urge you not to brush this off as mere speculation. The resonance of truth is felt in the heart, even if the mind tries to dismiss it. And whether you call it the cosmic wave, the photon belt, or just a profound atmospheric anomaly, the direct experiences of thousands, soon to be millions, will speak louder than any skeptic's voice. You have the power to decide how you respond to the energies swirling around you, and in doing so, you play a part in the grand tapestry of humanity's ascension. Let's close with a final flourish of hope and urgency. Yes, the window is tight. We can't ignore that. April 18th and 19th are almost upon us, and that cosmic surge won't wait for anyone's convenience. But the beautiful thing about cosmic timing is that it always arrives right on schedule, no matter how prepared or unprepared we feel. So take heart. All the steps you can manage, whether big or small, carry tremendous weight. Your intention, your willingness, your open heart, these are the keys to transforming a potential wave of chaos into the greatest wave of collective awakening we've ever seen. So mark these dates on your calendar, gather those you trust, and ready yourself for a moment of cosmic significance. Align your mind, body, and spirit so that when the wave breaks upon your personal shore, you're not standing there cowering in fear. Instead, you're balanced on your surfboard of radiant light, exhilarated, determined, and open to the infinite possibilities of a new dawn for Earth and humanity. If that idea sparks even a hint of excitement in your chest, then you are already on the path. You are already feeling the cosmic call, and that might be the single most important sign of all. It's time. The surge is coming. The only question left is, are you ready to ride this tidal wave of cosmic light? Or will you remain standing on the shoreline of the old world, watching the currents of possibility pass you by? The choice is a sacred one, and it's entirely yours to make. So choose wisely, choose bravely, and know that you are supported by unseen hands, higher councils, and thousands of like-minded souls across this planet who share the same longing for a leap in consciousness. Because once you decide to surf this wave, once you proclaim your readiness, the universe conspires to meet you exactly where you are, carrying you forward into a luminous future that has been waiting for us all along.